The Peel P50 is a three-wheeled microcar originally manufactured from 1962 to 1965 by the Peel Engineering Company on the Isle of Man. It was listed in the 2010 Guinness Book of Records as the smallest production car ever made. It has no reverse gear, but a handle at the rear allows the very lightweight car to be physically maneuvered when required. Designed as a city car, it was advertised as capable of seating one adult and a shopping bag. The vehicle's only door was on its left side and equipment included a single windscreen wiper and one headlight. Standard colors were Daytona white, dragon red, and dark blue. The 1963 model retailed for £199 when new. 50 of them were produced, and only 27 of them are known to still exist. In 2010, production of a replica version was started by a newly formed company, called Peel Engineering Limited, based in England. Externally, this car was very similar to the original, but with many major mechanical differences in the suspension, steering, and drivetrain. Driven by an electric motor and with a top speed of 16 km per hour, this version was produced as a display vehicle and was not road legal. In 2011, production commenced on new road legal petrol and electric versions. Most colors from the original are used in the 2010 models, with only dark blue being replaced by Capri blue. Production is located in Sutton in Ashfield, England. Statistics: at 54 inches long and 39 inches wide and with an unladen weight of 59 kilograms, the P50 holds the record as the smallest car ever to go into production. 1962-66 The P50 used a 49cc DKW engine which gave it a top speed of approximately 60 km per hour, and was equipped with a 3-speed manual transmission that had no reverse gear. Consequently, turning in a confined area could be achieved only by pushing, or lifting the car using the handle on the rear and physically pulling it round. The makers and users claim fuel consumption of 100 mpg/imp. In 1963, as a publicity stunt, a Peel P50 was taken to the top of Blackpool Tower in the lift and driven around the observation balcony. At least one prototype, the Peel P55 saloon scooter, has also survived. Unlike the production Peel P50, this prototype used the less stable layout of a single wheel at the front and two at the back. Approximately 47 Peel P50s were sold at £199 each. On February 15, 2013, at the Bruce Weiner RM auction, a genuine 1964 Peel P50 achieved in excess of $120,000, which is £80,000 at the current exchange rate of $1.51 per pound. 2011 In 2011, businessmen Gary Hillman and Faisal Khan went to the Dragon's Den asking for £80,000. They got the investment and started a new company which put their revised models into production. 3 replica models were available initially: Gas, Eco, and Fun. The line was later reduced to 2 the Gas and Eco models. The speed is usually restricted from the factory at 45 km per hour by a computerized system, but can be increased at the buyer's request. Andy Carter has also been building exact Peel P50 replicas in his Nottinghamshire-based workshop since the early 1980s. Legal status: the Peel P50 was and is still road legal in the UK and, being in the 3-wheeler category, less than 8 long hundredweight. The Peel P50 is now also street legal in the United States. Cars were exported to other countries, sometimes being classified as a moped. Appearances in the media: on October 28, 2007, the P50 was featured in a segment of the BBC motoring programme Top Gear on BBC Two, during which presenter, Jeremy Clarkson, entered the car and drove through central London to work. Clarkson, who is 6 feet 5 inches tall, demonstrated that it is possible for tall people to drive the smallest car in the world, as accredited by Guinness World Records. The car also featured in a 2009 episode of X Factor, in which Holly Willoughby drove the car into the X Factor studio. A P50 again appeared in a Top Gear episode in 2013 when it was contrasted with the P45, a smaller, tongue-in-cheek road legal vehicle designed and built for the show by students from Coventry University. See also, Peel Trident. References: Ripley's Believe It or Not 2009 edition, Ripley's Books. External links: Peel Engineering Limited, Peel P50 Factory Movie, Peel Cars Euro photos from the 2005 reunion and Peel of cars from all round the world.